Hey guys, it's Danielle. Today is Saturday, November 3rd. Um, I'm coming back in 2005, January 25th of 2005. My home burned down that I grew up in and I was living in with my family still. I was barely 20 years old. I'd only been 20 for about 2.5 months when it happened. I was really fortunate. I was more fortunate than the rest of my family, my mom, my dad, and my sister, because I had a cousin who I was the same size with, clothes-wise, so I was able to share clothes with her, and she was actually on vacation in Florida for a couple weeks right afterwards, which worked out nice. But my sister literally only had the clothes on her back. My mom walked out of the house with no shoes on and just a house dress. And my father only had what was on his back. I was fortunate because my winter coat was big and heavy and bulky, and I hated driving with it on, so one time I had gotten in my car and I had taken it off and thrown it in the back seat, so I had a winter coat. But my family had nothing. Our house was destroyed. Anything that was salvageable was so water damaged that it wasn't salvageable. Somehow, a complete and total blessing, most of our photos were saved because they were kept, in a room that was farthest from where the fire started and inside of a hutch, at the bottom of a hutch, in photo albums. So most of the pictures, you can tell that they went through a fire, but most of them are okay. I don't really talk about this because I get emotional. I don't like feeling like a victim, and I'm not looking to make people feel sorry for me. The reason I'm sharing this with you guys right now is because I know what it's like to have nothing. I know what it's like to only have what's on your back. I know what it's like to have no place to go. And I can't even say that because we did have places to go. We stayed with my aunt. We stayed with Rachel and Elise and her family. Like, we had places to go. Hurricane Sandy just ripped through the area I live in. Now, the immediate area that I live in is fine. However, the Jersey Shore, which is where I would vacation every year, every summer I'd go and spend a week there, it's gone. I mean, it's there, but it's damaged badly. Staten Island, where a lot of my patients from work live. I'm really worried because I have this one patient, and I can't say her name, but I love her. She's been a patient for about 1.5 to 2 years, and, she calls me for my birthday. I call her for hers. I love this lady, and I can't get in touch with her. Her phone's not ringing. I can't get any of my guys into Staten Island to go and check on her. I have patients who are stranded. I have spent the last couple days on the phone with people in tears, listening to them talk about how everything is gone, and I feel as though I can be sympathetic to this. It doesn't help, but I know what they're going through in a way that a lot of other people don't. So the reason for this is, I was talking with people, and I feel kind of like, without having had the fire that we had when I was 20, I don't know if I would be as sympathetic and compassionate in situations like these. When Hurricane Katrina hit, and again, Hurricane Katrina hit a couple months after our house had burned down. I wasn't really able to do much of anything for that. Haiti a couple summers ago, I am big on helping in these situations. So please pardon the mess in the background because I'm going through absolutely everything I own looking for things that I can donate. And I came across my big jeans that I was saving for my cool before and after photos. And in the scheme of what's going on right now, that seems really lame. I don't need to be holding on to a pair of size 20 jeans just because it's going to look cool in a picture in a year from now. Especially when I know this because I was plus size after my house burned down. The clothes that people have and are donating and can give, they don't fit. So I can't see holding on to these size 20 jeans when someone could be using them and benefiting from them. So I'm briefly just going to give you guys one last shot of me in them. These are jeans that I was wearing a year ago, right before surgery. So before they go in the donation bag, this is me in them. You can pull them out pretty far. Actually, I've got my leggings pulled up really high, and they seriously come off without any problems. Now, I really wanted to be able to take cool pictures of them with me in these jeans with, you know, both legs inside of one leg, and I can't see holding on to. I would feel really selfish if I held on to them when someone else could be using them right now. So, all this being said, I don't know what kind of position you guys are in to help with this, but it's bad. I have patients who lost family members. I lost people in my own community. A roof came in and collapsing, and you know, I myself experienced on my way home from work Friday when the storm was, no, Monday when the storm was, you know, on its way. A tree fell down in front of my, like, on my car and hit wires, and the transformer blew, and I watched it instantly burst into, like, just this glowing orange embers, and, you know, I had torpedo sticks hitting my car, and, you know, so, I mean, it was bad. I don't know what position people are in to be able to help. If you want to help and you don't know how to, you don't know where to send it, message me. I'll give you my information. You can send it to me, and I will get it where it needs to go. I'm going to be working through a local radio station, K104. You can check out their website at k104online.com. Someone has donated the use of a box truck to them, and they're going to be loading up the box truck as many times as they can and taking it into Staten Island, taking it to New Jersey, taking it to people who don't have anything. You know, it's been a really rough week for me at work. It's been really draining, and I have these patients, kids on ventilators, and parents who didn't evacuate when they were supposed to, and these kids are really at risk, and they're refusing to leave their homes and take them to hospitals or shelters, and I don't understand why people are willing to do this with their babies' lives. In Staten Island, a woman lost. She was coming down some steps, and the water came and washed away her 2 babies, and they found them the next day, and I don't know. So, I don't know. If you can help and you want to help and you don't know how, message me. I will help you figure it all out. You know, if you want, I'll send you my address, and it can be sent to my house, and I don't care. I'm just trying to help these people and raise some awareness for them. So, everybody, I know this video really has nothing to do with weight loss other than those jeans, but I can't see keeping them when other people could be benefiting from them. So, alright, everybody, I hope that you all have a great weekend, and that you are able to take some time to sit and think about how fortunate we are to be alive, to have our homes, our families, you know, safe places to live with electricity, that we can sit and make videos for YouTube and watch YouTube videos, and just be thankful for the things that we have. And I will try to talk to you guys later. Thanks.